It was a real gutsy effort by a lot of guys. Talbot was great. Clearly, we lost some guys in this game, and I just don't like the way it ends. I just think, you've got to check harder in overtime. Can't give them a breakaway. Talbot did everything to hold us in there.
Is there an update on Sanderson?
They just held him out precautionary. Took one in the neck there. Same for Mott. We'll find out more. He had an X-ray. Same for Chartier. So clearly, it's tough when you're rolling 10 guys. But I thought, as the game went on, we started to play a lot better.
Halfway point of the game, I think you had 7 shots on goal. Felt a little sleepy from your perspective, and then it picked up a little bit in the back half of the game. But how would you assess how that game?
If we win, you're saying it's a real gutsy win. 10 forwards, 5D at the end. It's unfortunate we lose the way we lose there at the end. They're really good. They're one of the top teams in their own zone. They don't give you much, and clearly we just didn't have. We weren't getting pucks to the top. We weren't shooting enough. Second period, they were all over there quick up on us. They knew we had a short bench, and they just kept pounding us and passing it around offensively and wearing us down. But our guys found a way.
Attempts were almost even, though, believe it or not. I think they had 20-plus.
No, third period, real gutsy. There was a lot of TV timeouts, whistles, things like that. So, we kept going back. Being a Christmas break, we kept going back to the same guys. And they dug in and found a way to tie it. A couple power plays there. I would like to see us maybe get a little more done. But you can't be mad at the power play the way they've played this month and what they've done. They still scored us a goal. Again, I'm just, it's unfortunate we go 3 forwards in overtime with no Brandstrom and no Sanderson. And we had a chance to score. Just giving up a breakaway kind of hurts.
What's your message to the guys at the break here?
Well, we got to get healthy. That's the, this is the second game in I don't know how many days where we finished with 10 forwards. So we got to get healthy, and we're going to get some guys back. I think in the month of December, right now we're 6-3-2 or something, and played some very good games. And tonight's just it's a tough one. You can't roll your bench, and even the second power play, you're missing Mott out there. Chartier was going to get some minutes. You're missing 85, who runs the top for you. So there's a lot of guys that got into spots that they typically wouldn't be in. So for me, it's get healthy. This next 4 days, the guys that have played probably too much. Timmy played banged up, but looks like he's back now. Clearly, at some point we're going to get Norris, we're going to get Zub, and then see what the injuries are in these other guys. But we got to keep getting points, and we want to finish December hard. We know we got Boston on the way back here, but we want to finish December clearly plus wins.
Did the officials tell you anything in the second period? I think it was Trevor Van Reeves that took a puck in the head. You guys had control of the play, and they whistled it down. Did they offer an explanation? Or what?
No, I didn't. And you know what? At the time, as the coach that thinks you're about to score, you're mad, but you're also happy the referees are taking care of the players. In saying that, we had 2 goals going in New York where we took one off the face, and there was no whistle in the Hamonic one. And there was no whistle, and it goes in your net. But I do get the ref protecting the players in that situation.
Is there a bit of fatigue factor maybe for Batherson in overtime or good speed there?
No, I think you just, everyone's tired out there.
Cam Talbot made 4 or 5 really key saves for you guys to keep you guys in this hockey game, so let you guys come out in the third. Just talk about his performance.
Oh, he was outstanding, and that's what you need on the nights when you run into stuff like this. That's a good team. That's one of the hottest teams in the league. They're beating all the good teams. You can see why. They're really good offensively. They're big on the back end, and they have some of the best offensive players in the league. Like I said, that's when your goalie gives you that. And we needed that.
Test paper in our doctor after the break at all, or test paper in our doctor after?
Yeah, we'll see. Again, he's not cleared to play. So there's a bunch of those guys, but this 4 days, could change some things. Maybe Brandy can get back in. In saying that, I thought Hetherington did a great job tonight. Big physical. I thought he moved the puck a lot better, than maybe he had before. He looked comfortable, so we know we got a guy there.
Yeah, I mean, we love to get 2 points, but, we battled hard out there for that 1 point. Going down a couple guys after the first, I thought we did a good job of, battling, getting that goal back, and, coming out with 1 point.
How challenging is it when you lose Tyler Mott early on and just going down, you're at that shorter bench that quickly?
Yeah, I mean, other guys have to step up. A little more playing time for some guys, and, I think that's when you just need to simplify the game and, play hard, short shifts, and I thought we did a good job of that, and, wish we could have gotten the 2 points, though.
Can you talk about Cam Talbot tonight and just the way he played?
Yeah, he played awesome. I think, we let up a little bit too many, slot shots for him, but he came out big for us, and, he's a big reason we got that point.
How welcome are these next 4 days off?
Yeah, it's nice, get together with some family and kind of reset, get energized for the second half, and, kind of go from there.
Alex, when you get a 4-day break, it's kind of a natural time to kind of assess where things are at. How would you assess the state of where this team is at the holiday break?
Yeah, we're behind where we want to be. Still a lot of hockey to be played, but, we got to come out strong in that second half and, get back in the standings and hopefully, make a run for that.
Coach used the word gutsy to describe this performance. Would you agree? Your team?
Yeah. That's a veteran group over there. They've been playing some really good hockey. We lose 2 forwards in the first period. We lose Sandy in the third. It's tough to beat those guys with a full bench, and our guys battle back with 3/4 of one. So it's a gutsy point, but obviously when you leave a point on the table, still doesn't feel great.
How fun was it to be in the rhythm that you were in with the saves that you made tonight?
Yeah, I was just going out there trying to give us a chance. When guys go down like that, and you need some saves to keep you in the game, and that's all I was trying to do is keep the guys in the game, give us a chance in our power play to get us one there in the third. And like I said, we did battle back, got a big point. That's huge, and yeah.
Good feeling not to be the victim of Ovechkin's 801, I guess.
I'd rather give up that one and win the game than not give one up and lose the game. So it is what it is.
How important are these next sort of 4 days? It's just a good break for this team with the injuries that you have. How do you assess where the team is at going into the break?
Yeah, it's tough right now. Injuries haven't been kind to us right now, and we get Timmy back and we lose a couple more guys. So, hopefully guys are not as bad as it looked, but it's the next man up mentality. That's what we've had all season so far, and hopefully a few days off, get some rest, and be back ready to go refreshed after the break.
The sandwich ceremony, I guess, is pretty scary with the throat.
Yeah, that was a bad one. Just kind of, I saw it hop up on his stick and just almost slingshot right up under the jaw. So you never want to see that happen. Good to see that he got up afterwards. I'm not sure how bad it is, but good to see him skate off under his own power for sure.
Coach called it a kind of a gutsy effort given the state of injuries and whatnot. But how would you characterize that? Thank you.
Yeah, no, obviously it's tough. 2 guys going down there, 2 of our penalty killers too. So, but no, I thought we battled hard. Talbot played great in nets, and just anything can happen in overtime.
When he left it at a one-shot game going into the third, how do you think about how inspiring his performance was through 40 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing it the last 10 games. He made like 3 or 4 of those one-timers cross-ice saves that were unbelievable, and he's a great goalie, and he showed that tonight.
You mentioned anything can happen in overtime. Can you, just from your perspective, that 3-on-3 for Washington there, and how you saw it kind of play out?
Yeah, no, they got a lot of skill and speed. I think it was off a change. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll have another look. But no, it's a lot of things open up in overtime, and it's it can go either way.
Get a bit of a break here will be good to take a step back as well. You've played a lot of hockey this month.
Yeah, no, for sure. I got my family up, so it's going to be awesome to enjoy some time with them, and same with all the other guys going home and seeing all their family members. So it'd be nice to rest for a bit. Watch some hockey, the World Juniors at the same time. So it'll be fun to get back at it though on the 27th.
Which period here gratifying that you're able to squeeze out a point in this one?
Yeah, it was hard fought. Dealt a lot of adversity today, and thought we handled it well. But we wish we could have gotten that second point. But it's just how it is, and we'll move on from it. But it's gutsy effort by a lot of guys tonight with all those injuries now.
Safe to assume this is a welcome 4-day break.
Yeah, can't wait for it. Just, of course, the weather is affecting a lot of plans for a lot of guys. So most importantly, wherever everybody's going, hopefully we travel safe. It's gonna be nice to kind of take that mental break too. I've been playing a lot of hockey as of late, and it'll be nice to celebrate Christmas with family and friends.
Do you kind of assess where the team is at? Because you get a 4-day break, kind of a natural time to just kind of analyze where things are at. Where would you say you kind of feel like your group is at here heading into the holiday break?
Yeah, I mean, confident. I know I'm confident. Everybody's confident in each other and what we're doing here. It's we know that we're right there, right in the mix, and just of course the 4 days, and then a little bit after there's gonna be guys come back. So it's it's exciting for those guys and stuff like that. But it's I think I like where our team's at. Of course, there's times stretches where we could have gotten extra points, but it is what it is, but we're definitely confident, and that we'll be making up some ground here.
Did you feel like Tim was kind of his regular self tonight, first game back? And just wondering from your perspective, do you feel like he was 100% all systems go?
Yeah, I think he was great. He was flying right from that, I think it was first or second shift where he beat the guy up the ice. So, I mean, 20 years old, so it's he's got great legs all the time. But yeah, he played great today. He created a spark for us, and I mean, he's just so talented. So it's always fun playing with him.
Cam Talbot's performance inspiring here tonight.
Yeah, wish we could have gotten that second point for him. Made some huge saves, key saves, and kind of left him out to dry there in overtime there. That's wish we could have gotten that second point for him, but he put us in that position to get the point.
On another note, nice to see Artem Zub locked up with the core.
It's unreal. It's you see how well liked he is in the fan base, and how committed he is to the organization as well. I mean, he's one of those guys you don't realize how good of a player he is until you're on the ice with him. We're lucky to get him for another 4 years, and he's a great player to play with, and all the guys love him. It's awesome for him and his family.
Can you explain maybe why he's so popular with the fan base? Like, he's a very quiet guy. It's not like he's in front of the cameras doing a lot of things, and yet people chant his name every time he touches the puck. He just has a great following here. Like, I'm wondering, how would you explain that connection?
I think the fans just ran with it. So it's, he loves it. Like you said, he doesn't say much, from his time here, his English has gotten so much better. So, I know he enjoys it, and it's great for us too. It's great to see the passion from the fans, and just excited to hear it for another 4 years.